Well, Christmas is right around the corner, but the joy of the season can also come with some stressful situations. ABC's Rebecca Jarvis has your parenting playbook for the holidays and how to keep the peace and your rules when you're surrounded by family who may have different ways of doing things.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, but the holidays can also be a balancing act for families.
Expectation setting is step one in having a holiday that's going to actually feel good to you.
We asked Dr. Becky Kennedy, a clinical psychologist and founder of Good Inside, your biggest holiday parenting questions.
How do you manage rules? Because your family has one set of rules and other families have a completely different set.
Let's say you're a family where my kids watch no TV after a certain time, and then your kids are with their cousins who are all watching a movie late at night. And you're like, if I change this rule today, it doesn't mean, that rule is gone forever. I give myself permission to shift things, to make things work over the holiday.
Our viewer, Mom Roxanne, wants to know how to handle unwanted input from family.
I was curious how I should respond to extended family members when they don't agree with my parenting approach.
You are not alone in this dilemma. One of my favorite lines is actually to diffuse it by saying something like, "You're right. We're doing things with Bobby that are different than what you would do. It's okay that we don't agree."
Mom Tiffany is worried about too many gifts from the grandparents.
There's no room in my apartment for all the gifts. I both am grateful. I'm also worrying about how this is creating a spoiled child.
Your parents giving your kid boatloads of gifts is not going to turn your kid into an entitled monster. Your child is parented by you 365 days of the year. Their development, that happens over such kind of longer amounts of time than the holiday week.
And Mom Gabby is seeking advice on teaching gratitude.
Can you help us with some pointers on talking with our kids about being gracious for gifts?
I have a 5-year-old, and so she is responsive in the immediate sense to whatever is in front of her. It can be difficult.
We have to start with when you want something and you get something different, that's just a hard human experience. You can get a box. I've done this with my kids and I put a rock in it. It's a little bit of a dry run. And I gave it to my daughter after we did this and she opened it and she goes, "Oh, thanks so much for thinking of me." We can't expect ourselves to use a skill when we need it if we haven't practiced that skill